The Chippewa Falls community is gathering to mourn the loss of a 10-year-old girl. In a tragic ending, a missing persons case is now a homicide investigation after police found the body of Iliana Lily Peters this morning. Police say the 10-year-old was found in a wooded area near a walking trail in Chippewa Falls. WEAU's Maria Blau is live in Chippewa Falls with all that we know so far.
Haley, I'm here near Leinenkugel's parking lot where in the background you can see investigators are still working tonight. Police say Lily Peters' father reported his daughter missing after she did not return home from her aunt's house last night. Chippewa Falls Police Chief Matthew Kelm says after they found her body this morning, evidence at the scene pointed to a homicide. Tonight, the Chippewa Falls community is coming together to find ways to process this tragedy. Around 9 last night, the Chippewa Falls Police Department received a call that Iliana Lily Peters hadn't returned home after visiting her aunt on North Grove Street. Officers found her bicycle near the woods of a walking trail between that street and the Leinenkugel Brewery's parking lot. Monday morning, first responders found her body. That was at the point that we made the decision to transition that. So I can't speak as to what the evidence is or specifics as to that decision making, but why we went to that decision, but that was at that time. With no suspect in custody, the Chippewa Falls Police Chief is urging the community to use extra caution. Chippewa Falls is a safe community. This is a very rare occurrence. However, we have to be cognizant to the fact that it will require some additional vigilance here today. Kelm said Monday afternoon that Leinenkugel's is helping the investigation. A statement on behalf of the brewery says, "This is an unspeakable, heartbreaking tragedy, and we want to express our deepest condolences to the family and friends of the victim. We are working with the authorities and providing the help and support we can." As for community members, they're trying to make sense of Lily Peters' death.
This poor little 10-year-old girl. Just, like, who does that, It just is so hard. And everybody that I know and don't know are messaging me saying, watch your kids.
Amanda Boehm has lived in Chippewa Falls her whole life. As they heard the news, Boehm and her children decided to pay tribute to the 10-year-old.
My kids were with me and let's go, they said purple. So we went out and we colored her name and let people know, hey, kids live here and we will be on alert.
At Parkview Elementary School, where Lily was a 4th grader, a sign, a teddy bear, and some flowers are remembering her. In another part of the city, community members had the chance to come and pray at Valley Vineyard Church.
We wanted as a spot for the community to gather together. There's something about things in community that helps than being alone. The worst thing tonight to do is to be alone, because grief alone is actually dangerous. Grief together allows the process of healing to start, or at least a place to have and be grounded.
The investigation into Lily Peters' death is ongoing. Again, no suspect is in custody at this time. If you have any information or see anything suspicious, the police department has set up a tip line, and that number is 1-800-263-5906. Live in Chippewa Falls, Maria Blau, WEAU 13 News.